Before we start, don't forget to subscribe to the channel, because this story will remind you that life can change in a single moment. His name was Ethan Cole. At 25, he was a waiter at a luxury restaurant in Los Angeles, the kind of place where rich people came to show off their money, not their manners. Every night, Ethan served people who barely looked at him. They ordered expensive meals, talked loudly about business and success, and left behind piles of food and arrogance. But Ethan, he had something none of them did, a dream. He wanted to build something of his own one day, a business that treated people like humans, not like tools. Every tip he earned, he saved. Every insult he heard, he turned into motivation. One night, a group of wealthy businessmen sat at his table. They laughed at him, mocked his simple clothes, and one of them even said, "Kid, if you're still serving tables at 30, you failed at life." Ethan smiled politely and said, maybe I'll own a place like this one day." They laughed louder. To them, he was just a waiter with big dreams, nothing more. After closing that night, Ethan stayed back to clean the floor. He looked around at the restaurant's golden walls and whispered, "One day, I'll own something bigger, not just for money, but for respect." Over the next few years, Ethan worked harder than anyone. He read business books between shifts, watched videos about marketing, and took online courses after midnight, while others partied. He was learning how to build a brand. Then came an opportunity. When the restaurant suppliers went out of business, Ethan saw a chance. He borrowed $5,000 from his friend, rented a tiny garage, and started his own food supply service. He named it PureSource Foods. He began delivering fresh, locally sourced ingredients to small restaurants at fair prices. At first, it was a disaster. Deliveries got delayed, clients canceled orders, and Ethan was doing everything alone, from packing boxes to driving the truck. But he never quit. He told himself, every empire starts with a broken hand and a sleepless night. After 6 months, one restaurant gave him a big order. He worked day and night to deliver it perfectly. Word spread. Within a year, PureSource became known for its honesty and quality. Ethan hired a small team, then a bigger one. Soon, he was supplying food to hotels, airlines, and big restaurant chains. He treated every worker with respect, the same respect he once wished for. Years later, his company became one of the largest food suppliers in California. Investors offered to buy a share. Ethan agreed, and suddenly, he wasn't a waiter anymore. He was a millionaire, then a billionaire. One evening, his assistant told him that a high-end restaurant wanted to partner with his company. Ethan smiled when he saw the name. It was the same restaurant where he had once served tables. He decided to visit personally. When he walked in, everything looked the same. The chandeliers, the marble floor, the smell of expensive perfume. The new manager came to greet him. "Mr. Cole, we're honored to have you here." As he sat down, one of the old waiters recognized him. "Ethan, you worked here years ago, didn't you?" He nodded. "Yes, this was where my dream began." During the meeting, one of the young waiters accidentally spilled water on his suit. The manager started yelling, but Ethan stopped him and said calmly, "It's okay. I used to be in his place once. Everyone deserves a chance to learn." When the deal was finalized, the restaurant officially became part of the PureSource network, owned by the man they once mocked. That night, Ethan walked out the same door he once used to take out the trash. But this time, a chauffeur opened for him. He looked back one last time and smiled, whispering, "I didn't just build a company. I built my respect." Sparkle's moral of the story: never look down on anyone who serves you, because one day you might be working for them.